my history. It's more about where I'm at. So I started like I was learning in a Talmudic in yeshiva, and I actually studied 10 years after getting married because I was very focused on my studies. But then I went out in the world, and I developed a building in 1999 in North Williamsburg, which was then empty. It was nothing you see here, nothing. It was a non-empty place, and I built a building of 30 apartments, and I made a little mini mall of 15 stores. An artsy mini mall, something new, because the artist community here was just starting. Like, and it was questioning if it's going to happen in Williamsburg specifically.
Yes,
and it started then. So I came in with 15 artsy stores. So that really, so the New York Times wrote that this is what changed the neighborhood.
That's amazing.
That's very interesting. Thank God.
Which date? Which year was it?
In 1999.
Ah, yes.
So
I remember, like Dumbo, that area.
It's actually not Dumbo. It's a different area, but you know. It's Williamsburg.
It is.
This is Williamsburg.
Yes.
And yeah. So then after that, I did a different building where I wanted to create something different, because as I say, I always like to create too. So I took from my culture, and I saw somehow, subconsciously, instinctively, I felt like people in the secular culture don't have community.
Right.
They're very alone. People
Yes.
are very alone. And in the Hasidic community, it's very much together. Everyone knows each other. They go to shul, they study together, they talk together. So I said, I'm going to make this building. I want a place for people not only to walk into their house and not know anybody, a place to hang out with other people, to hang out with friends. I made a courtyard, and I made all kinds of different amenities, which was something totally new. It wasn't existed. A rooftop.
You have a background as an architect. What is your background?
I develop buildings. I create the buildings. I get the money. I take an architect. I take a contractor, and I make the building.
I see, you're a developer.
Yes.
I see.
So
that's amazing, by the way. I sometimes write for the real estate section too.
you write for the real estate section in the New York Times.
Yes.
You're a writer.
I'm a
Wow.
reporter.
Interesting. Because I was written up a few times in the New York Times.
Yes, no, you had mentioned that.
But more than once, yeah.
Yes. We will talk about the postal wording afterwards. So we want to make sure you're not upset. Yes, go ahead.
So I'm saying, so that was one thing, and then the New York Times, on that building, they wrote a massive article because a writer came to a party, and he said, "What's going on? What's this building? Rooftop access is a new thing. Amenities is a new reality. It's something new. I never heard of it." So he wrote, and he quoted me where I was saying, "Yes, I believe this building should be different. It shouldn't be like a typical building where you just live. It should be where you hang out with people, you hang out with friends. It should be community, and
not just for shelter.
Not just for shelter. Yeah, that was my language. And monkey see, monkey do. All of a sudden, is the new reality in the whole. Everyone who builds a building today builds it with amenities. It's something new.
No, right.
It's a new concept that I did for this one building, and it just went viral.
That's great. No, this is the stuff that I end up researching.
Wow, I would love to discuss this with you, and
Sure.
That's so. This is amazing.
I haven't
Actually, real
reported.
estate.
No, I usually write about travel. I'm a travel reporter.
I see.
I have branched out in the past few articles into real estate, but I'm not a real estate reporter.
Okay, we can talk. We can talk about it.
But,
Very interesting.
But
So let's focus now. I was just giving you my background.
That's great. No,
and then I created a third building, a different building where you weren't even there yet, I think, where I did a lot of my imagination, and I created art outside of the building, something very, very unique, but also created in a way where I just was on July 4th on the rooftop over there for a party, the tenants and everything, and a guy walks over to me. Someone told him I'm the owner, the landlord, and he hugs me, and we have it on camera. He says, I don't live in this building anymore. I live in Miami. But I had a ticket July 3rd to go home, but I reminded myself about the July 4th party here. And I love this building. This building is not just a building, it's an experience.
Yes, you
And
want everything to be in
and
abundance.
right, and he says that
great.
it made me think my life in a deeper way. Like it's a building.
And you know what? That's what people have said of my museum. They say they've never heard a journey like that. It's an experience. You know,
So-
it is a journey.
So
and
that's
so
what I'm
I think
saying.
we are on a
could,
same.
we could, I like it.
wavelength.
I'm giving it to you now because I saw some kind of obstacle here. I want to tell you there is something nice that I bring to the table. Not only the money, but the money as well. You know, I have, thank God, the financial means for something good. There's enough money.
I used to be on Wall Street, Mayor. I used to work as a banker on Wall Street.
Really.
Yes. So for me, I went away from that environment because for me,
I love that.
I needed to be more deeper fulfilled than just having money.
Wow. Awesome.
So I actually quit a very, 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 very well paying job
No way. That's
Yes.
so beautiful. Wow.
to pursue what I really was meant to be doing. And not a lot of people would do that.
I mean, you know, just to share the same thing with me. I don't usually you go from one building to the next. I stop after every
Yeah.
building and I say, wait, do I need more?
It has to be the right fit. For me, with all due respect, money is a means to the end.
Right.
Okay, you cannot focus
Right.
on that.
Right, for sure.
For me, the music has to touch lives. When we did our tour in India,
I see a collaboration here. You don't understand. The whole act
Yeah.
that I'm doing is to take every one of us out of the whole rat race.
this, I hated the rat race. That's
Yeah.
why I quit.
Yeah.
I took a voluntary severance from the bank because I quit. I couldn't deal with it anymore. Because I saw that my soul would be trapped there forever and I could not do it. This is what I was meant to be doing. This is new, groundbreaking stuff.
Sharu, we need to collaborate. Let's make it happen.
Yes, I love your thoughts. I am just out of concern
Yeah.
for my colleagues who have committed on paper to October 8th.
Right.
I need to make sure everybody there is happy with a change.
So here's what we should do.
Yes.
You know, because I want. What we should do is like this. You come up with a number
yes,
that is the minimum number that you feel that this number, if we
Move.
say that if you move, you add this number to the production, to the event, so it becomes a more lavish event. But give me a number that you think is going to work with them, but at the same time, not an overwhelming number. I will probably end up doing a lot more because I believe in spending money for the right thing. This is my
Right.
dream. This
I-
this KISS
and
movement is
I
my
have
dream.
no doubt. I just need to make sure that the Grammy Museum is available
Yeah.
and they're amenable to changing it.
Sure.
So these are big. This is not from me. You're not getting a roadblock from me. It's my. It's if anything, I have to clear it with them. So I love the way you think. And say no more. You were one of the first developers in Williamsburg. I get that. You
Yeah.
don't have to say anything else.
Okay.
I get it. I get who you are and how you think, which is very nice. I like it. So I am also, one thing you should know about me, I'm fiercely loyal. I don't just say one thing and leave people in the lurch. Like I've given my word to these amazing set of performers, and I
For
need
sure.
to make sure that everyone is happy when we move
You
into.
wouldn't want it otherwise.
Yes.
What I also want to
Yeah,
discuss, something that's been on my mind.
yeah.
But
is that-
but that's very between you and her. So I just
Yes,
want to.
I agree.
Yeah.
We'll
let's-
talk offline,
Yeah.
and let's table that discussion later.
And all the conversations, please, I want to be copied.
Sure, sure. No. You
Yeah. Because
absolutely.
it hasn't happened in different organizations.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
the Grammy Museum, for instance, I wasn't involved in, didn't know about the naming. I wasn't asked to
Yeah.
producer in it, so
Yeah.
it's like I don't feel that that's a very professional way of doing it.
We'll talk about this offline, Kobe. So we will talk about the date moving to a different date, and
Yeah.
and
Now,
take it from there.
I would definitely take a drink now because I'm